please.
Hello, we are Pickle University. Team number 5446. As you know, this year's challenge was learning. For our project, we chose hands-on project-based learning. I'll leave it up to Harvey to start us off. Take it away.
Thank you. For our two main project ideas, we brainstormed many ideas, but the main choice came between an organizational app that ties schools together, and also a hands-on learning activity that we can do in schools. And we realized we have great resources in our community. So with that,
we found out that the kids that liked hands-on and did more hands-on learning were more excited and engaged in class, and they thought more creatively and thought outside the box more. And there's a lot of question marks now, and there's going to be a lot more in the future, so we're going to need critical thinkers for the future.
And we did some research, and we found that with traditional learning, the kids get bored or they fall asleep in class and they're unhappy. So with divergent thinking. So that means that they come up with more than one answer to an idea. So in kindergarten, 98% of the kids thought well divergently, and so in 5th grade, 8 to 10 years old, only 32% of them thought well divergently, and then as they got to 25 years or older, only 2% of them thought well divergently. So traditional learning decreases divergent thinking, and we need more divergent thinking to have innovators.
So we had an idea that we wanted kids to learn using hands-on stuff, and we wanted them to be passionate about what they're learning about. And so we wanted to bring it to the middle schools in our community.
So we also did some research on existing solutions on the internet and talking to people. And then later on, we shared our information with our school principal and our community, like the Jackson Lab, the College of Atlantic, and the MDI Bio Lab. And so when we were researching on the solutions, lots of the solutions were mostly for 14 to 19-year-olds, which means high schoolers, or they're based on only one topic, like tech, as shown in the picture.
We decided to look to our community for possible mentors. We have a lot of good people in our community. We have the Jackson Lab, the Acadia National Park. We have a great arts community.
So for our final solution, we're going to have a group of about 5 kids in the class that have the same passion for a single subject of interest to them. For example, it could be sculpting or even science. So then they find a professional in the community, or it could be an organization, and once a week that organization or a professional comes in and it talks with them and teaches them how to do that subject. And at the end of the year, the kids do a final project to show what they learned. And the kids have passion, which makes them more driven for this and more excited about school. When we were thinking of this solution, we thought of the time, the money, and the resources it would take. So for the time, we decided in our school, the year is split up into 3 parts, and they're called trimesters. So we were going to have it at the specials, or when the kids normally have free time once a week for 1 trimester. And at the end of the trimester, they do their final project. And it will cost virtually nothing, unless a student chooses a very expensive topic, and that could be fit into the school's budget or a sponsor could pay for it. And we have excellent resources in the community, and so this drives the kids because they can choose anything they want as long as there's a professional in the community that can do it. So with this solution, we'll have more innovators in the future, and there's a bright future ahead.
So as you can see, our thought process was not linear at all. It was very, as we say it, divergent. We are Pickle University, and we can dance. Okay, thank you. And also we have these that some of our,
Thank you.
yeah, yes. Yeah, there you go.
Can you tell me a little bit about where you got your research from? I noticed you had the graph that gave the stats there and some of the information that you got.
Oh yeah, I think I also forgot to mention, we also sent out a survey to friends and parents and teachers in our community, and that is the main decider over, we have multiple ideas, but that was the main decider that said hands-on learning is what they're doing.
But when you actually did your research for coming up with the background, what did you use?
So a lot of times we use the internet, which had some very good videos. We saw a video that we really liked that had to do with divergent thinking. And we also went around and we talked to Miss Wheatley, who's our school principal, talked to us a lot and gave us a lot of ideas about actually incorporating our solution into the school curriculum and actually putting it into motion. So that's, and the internet too, that was a big help because a lot of people have videos, and also we don't just watch the videos, we also read all of the things that has to do with it, so we know everything about the different existing solutions.
Yeah, in our school actually, after our Christmas break, they're actually doing something kind of like this, but with music. So you can choose a topic off of a list, but that you spend like a week working on. So it's similar to ours, except for different because with this, it's not really a list. It's like you choose an interest you instead of picking something off a list.
You talked about some of the sources that you're using for information, Jackson Labs, Acadia National Park. Did they contribute to, are they going to contribute to this project, or I didn't understand their place in your project?
So we sent out an email that had to the education director for the Jackson Lab and for COA, College of the Atlantic, and they responded and gave us feedback on our solution. So for instance, the person that we talked to for COA, she said that it was very good, and she even said she gave us a different school that did something like this.
Did that help?
Yes, it did.
What did that school tell you that you hadn't had before as a conclusion?
Oh yeah, that school was called Baxter, but that's the name of their program. But the thing with them was that they were assigned to do a certain topic. Like their project was that they had to make like a wind generator for their school. But with our solution, it's more like the kids get to choose, not the teachers assigning them something.
Also, in our community, there's like a program thing where they have people set aside that can help students that want to do like nature things. So like at Acadia National Park, they have someone that will take kids around and show them the nature. So.
Can you describe briefly kind of each of your involvement in this project?
So we'll go like down the line. Basically, Nate and Rensselaer and Princeton, they did a lot of research. They did most of the online research, I think. Yeah. I don't know about.
I did a little bit, and I looked at some of the survey too. So.
Oh yeah. Yes.
We all took part in it. We all sat in place. We usually work on the French room of our school, and we all sat and we all talked about it. We all shared at the beginning of each robotic session. We would put a video, we would project a video to watch or show an article. So we all definitely all worked really hard. Everyone glued down their own board, their own pictures to put on it.
I'm good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.